Right, how's everybody doing? Good, I hope. I'm waiting for Black Ops 4 to update on the PS4, so I thought I'd make a quick video while I'm waiting. I'm using my new Huawei P smartphone. I have to say, I love this phone. It's €200 and it has awesome features for a phone so cheap. It has a huge display, and it has a fingerprint scanner and facial recognition stuff to unlock the phone and stuff. I think it's fucking awesome. It's a phone that I'd highly recommend. Ed Small 9, the future of law enforcement. Maybe Hot Toys, it's one of my favourite things I own. Of course, the thing that's pissed me off is the rubber dome is starting to crack. It's just fucking, it's gradually getting worse, and it's pissing me off, but apart from that, it's fucking awesome, I love it, Cost me what, €450. I got it out of Forbidden Planet, it's fucking awesome. So yeah, I love Robocop. It's my it's one of my favourite things ever. Kind of Robocop 2 and a mini Ed 109. The Daleks. He's a Supreme Dalek. Awesome stuff. Robocop. I have to play as Robocop with a gun holder and everything else. My headphones and stuff. That's the Atari Retro TV joystick. Has 50 built-in games, and it's fucking awesome. Just Dublin, that's where I'm from, County Dublin. That's my team, Ireland champions in 2013, and hurling champions of 2013, which is awesome. Or Daleks, I just love the Daleks, Doctor Who and all. That's an Imperial Dalek. These would be the Renegade Daleks. That's my Atari 2600 Junior, and I've got 3 Atari Blaze handhelds. I just like collecting lots of things. I'm a hoarder, as people would say. I had to have more than one of everything. I just do, I had to have more than one. It's a psychological thing, I guess. I had to have more than one. Have more than one Xbox, more than one PS4, more than one Ed 109. I have multiple things of everything. And this is and that's just my problem, That's the NECA Ed 109. This one is only €80, and some people say that this one is more accurate to the actual Ed 109. With his mouth, see his mouth weight, it's a lot deeper. They say that's the way it should be, Whereas with the Hot Toys, as you see, it's not deep enough and it has all them words. So Hot Toys put more detail. It's more articulated, the Hot Toys one. Everything moves, and this one has voice clips from the movie which aren't accurate. It sounds like somebody else doing the voice, which is unfortunate. So yeah. For €450, I expected more out of this, to be honest with you, but I still love having it because I'm a massive Ed 109 fan, But I just hope that this rubber cracking thing doesn't get worse, and it is. It's slowly getting worse. There's a bit of rubber gone, I don't know why Hot Toys decided to go with rubber, They should just throw it hard plastic. I don't know, but apart from that, it's still in pretty good shape, Now the NECA one, it doesn't have any issues whatsoever. It has a plastic dome. He has voice clips as well, and this one is more accurate to the movie. It's dead accurate, actually, But the paint job looks different. This one looks more like a toy, but this is only €80, so it's pretty awesome. More Daleks with a Cylon resting against a bunch of Cylons. We've got to have more than one, like I said, and they're just hanging out, chilling out. Now this is from a Doctor Who and a Daleks, and this is like the Supreme Dalek, the main bad guy of the Daleks. They all do what he says, That's what the paint job looks awesome. And these move around and they talk and stuff, which is awesome, you know. And the black, gold, and silver really stands out. I love these things. I just love the Daleks, you know. Start the Enterprise from the original series with Voyager underneath it and the Defiant, the Enterprise E and the Klingon Cruiser, you know. And I always say, people are probably thinking this guy doesn't give a shit about the stuff he owns. Well, I do, just that I don't have a whole lot of space, like, you know, so I just had to fucking show them up here. And they're all still in one piece. It's just, they're all, I have the Excelsior and all back there, if you can see it, you know. And got Martai jumpers, tons of jumpers and t-shirts and stuff. That's Manchester United, my favourite team. When it comes to soccer, you know, Manchester United are my favourite team, and Alex Ferguson there's the best manager we ever had. I doubt we'll get the same sort of success as he did. I hope we do, but right now we have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as a manager, and he used to play for Ferguson. Unfortunately, things aren't going great at the moment, but hopefully he'll turn things around. Doom is one of my all-time favourite games, you know. Terry Flashback 8 Gold, 120 games of awesome games with Atari. Call of Duty Elite, the Dubs once again in 2016, Ireland champions, which was awesome. Atari, you know, I love Atari. You know. I hope the Atari VCS comes out and I hope it's a success, just like the original Atari 2600. And I hope it puts Atari back on top of gaming. You know, Atari are my favourite, and the Atari 2600 is my favourite. Adventure there is one of my favourite games ever. You know, that's my Manchester United jersey, more tops. I've got loads of controllers and more Daleks and stuff, tons of tablets. You know, so yeah, that's just a fucking tour. You know, more Daleks, and that's the R209 from the new fucking Robocop movie, and it's absolutely massive. It lights up, its head lights up, and its guns light up. So fucking big, like, you know. And these blue ones are from the same Doctor Who and the Daleks. These are like the soldier guys. These take all the R's and do all the fighting and stuff. And it looks awesome, I have to say. The paint job looks awesome. Yeah, nice stuff. More controllers and stuff. And my Switch. Awesome. This is my 4K LG television. 49 inch. And I got this in 2017, and it's an awesome television. HDR, everything. You know, it's great for Xbox One X and PS4, and just waiting for Black Ops 4 to update. And I got Blood and Truth there for the PSVR, which is fucking awesome in my opinion. A game that if people should get if they have a PSVR, like, you know. I've loads of DVDs, loads of games, and I've got tons more. Like, I don't have a whole lot of space. That's Stavros. He's the creator of the Daleks. You know, looks awesome. He does. That's the Enterprise A. You know, from Star Trek 4, 5, and 6. You know, awesome stuff. Beer bottles or Maiden. The Trooper is one of my favourite bands, and we've got a Motorhead back there if you can see it. Ghostbusters, and that's the game for the Atari movies. Family Guy, more Daleks, you know. Enterprise D, and this is the future version of the Enterprise from the last episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation, you know. And looks fucking awesome. Knight Rider, I'm a huge fan of Knight Rider. Kitten Carter, you know. That's the box that comes in and all. Loads of boxes, you know. That's the Revenant from Doom, you know. I got the Doom Collector's Edition, and it came with that. And the bottom of it lights up, you know, there's a fan underneath him and all. It looks awesome. The DeLorean from Back to the Future 3, That's the one where they have to use the train to push to the line up to 88 miles per hour. So pretty awesome. I love this thing, you know. And it looks all rusted and dirty and stuff, which looks awesome. You know, more stuff. The PlayStation Classic, the C64 Mini with PS2, and the NES Classic, Sega Saturn. There, tons of stuff with Hoover and all. So yeah, I mean, that's the box after collector's edition. That's American Dad. It's one of my favourite animation series. Got another Dalek over there. More DVDs, more games. So that's a big tour in my room. I don't know why I decided to do it. I just decided to do it. You know, rolling the cars. That's where I'm from. And more games, more DVDs. I've got loads of Atari joysticks, you know. I've got loads, and I've got more in there too, like, you know. That's the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, but it's broken, it doesn't work anymore. More boxes and stuff. We've got Sega Saturn games and Sega Mega Drive games, which is awesome. We've got tons more, like, you know. My NES games are in here, you know. Got loads of games, you know. And Dublin hat and stuff, loads of coats. It's to the front and all that, you know. Yeah, so that's just a quick tour of my room. I've got these mini arcade machines covered by socks, you know, Space Invaders and stuff, which is pretty cool, like, you know. Yeah, PlayStation, Atari Fastback Power, will have more than one. Like I said, I have to have more than one of everything. Batteries, phones, everything. I'm just, people call me and saying, why do you need multiple copies of things? I just do. People think I have some sort of problem, but that's harder they call me. But that's me, you know. I'm not perfect. You know, games. Star Trek there for the Xbox 360. It's not a great game, unfortunately. I was hoping that it would be. It's based on the new Star Wars movie with Chris Pine and the guy that plays Spock, like, you know. Doom for the PlayStation is one of my all-time favourites. Doom in the 3DO, which is not that great, unfortunately. That was a pen I just fucking dropped. Has great music, but apart from that, it's fucking not a great version of the game. Runs in a small fucking box and crap frame rate and stuff. And this is the reason why I wanted to get a 3DO, to play this game. And it's now the Sega Saturn version is bad as well. This is bad. The 3DO version. Doom on the Super Nintendo, in my opinion, is a bad version of the game. But considering that the 3DO is a 32-bit system, CD-ROM based system, it costs 700 quid. This should have been a great version of the game. So taking that into account, I think this is the worst version of Doom, you know, because it's so the music is good. That's the only thing. Now, see what it says features full screen display for you. Now it doesn't go full screen, so that's wrong. Because as you can see, it's in a box. Now, it's always in a box, so it doesn't take up the whole screen. Now, you can shrink down the box into a postage stamp, which is laughable, and it's like you can barely see what's happening on the screen, you know. So I don't know, like, but you know, terrible, you know. It's got a lot of fucking Transformers. Now, I like that film. I think that all the sequels after Transformers were just not good, in my opinion. But the first one was pretty cool. But I think Michael Bay, you know, he takes things too far with explosions and stuff like that, in my opinion. So yeah, but yeah, the first Transformers is pretty awesome. Star Trek Generations. Star Trek Conquest on the Wii, you know. Now, that's one of my favourite games on the Wii. It's a strategy game, you know. So I better end this video because I think I've only got 15 minutes. So take care, bye bye, and see you.